Good everyone, welcome to this video, and today we have a scumbag alert. We haven't had one of these in ages. I miss it. I miss doing these. Same with cheater alerts. I miss doing them. I'm not even joking. Like seriously, most of my subs come from cheater videos and cheater alert videos and scumbag alerts. So I hope it helps. And like I say, I hope we can maybe expose some more and all that. But today, this was not me that was involved in this incident. This was sent to me by a subscriber. This was sent to me by OnOff, which, thank you very much, mate. Always appreciated. And, well, he was out in his old favourite, Merry Tismus. I personally do enjoy this thing, although in RRP it's a bit debatable. But it's a very excellent ground attacker. I love using this thing in ground forces, and, well, it's a Merry Tismus. You've got two 37s with 150 rounds, two Shavaks, which can clean up lighter targets. You've got a back gunner, and you've got an a choice, I should really say, of either 8 rockets or 2 huge bombs, which I tend to go with the bombs because they're single drop. But obviously, we're not on about the Meritismus today, we're on about OnOff Scumbag Alert incident, and this involves 2 players. However, one player never fired a shot, although OnOff executes him anyway, since he was in a squad with him. And the main player is named, if I just get up the replay, I can know, is a player named underscore 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 unknown underscore yada yada yada. And the squad mate of his was I'm on your 6. However, I'm on your 6 did not actually fire a shot, so I'm not going to be pointing this guy out too much. Which I know OnOff seemed a little bit annoyed by that because he seemed to be like he didn't seem to appreciate what I was going to do. I don't know if it was just because like he was angry or something, but in his PM the other night he was like okay and just didn't seem like he was very happy about the whole situation. Which to be honest, I can't say I blame him. But like I say, he just didn't seem happy about it. But that's just the way I want to do it because obviously I don't really want to show a guy who did nothing wrong. Although it could be argued that they were in voice chat and all that. So we're just going to get into the replay, and that way I can discuss it a bit further and I can explain what I mean. So obviously, the replay is only 3 minutes long. However, I'm going to be going over it longer just to explain everything that's happened in this battle. So like I said, I had done a scumbag alert for a while, so I've missed doing this stuff, so I'm a little bit rusty, but you get my point. I'm not going to be effing and jeffing and all that, but pretty much I'm just going to be showing the full side of the battle and just showing what happens. So we're going to go to OnOff's perspective just to start off with. Obviously, he's just looked around to see what his team's like, which I tend to do myself. And he puts his takeoff flaps down and gets rolling because, well, he's a Meritismus. He needs to get airborne as quick as possible because this thing doesn't get an air spawn. So that's just the way it is. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump to Unknown's perspective. Now, as you can tell, I'm just going to pause it here for a brief second. As you can tell, they are in a squad. Now, at the 2, I'm on your 6 seems to be the more experienced player. However, personally, I think this is a troll squad, personally. I think they took out their Spitfires and started trolling. This seems to be the most logical explanation for this. But I'm going to put it at half-time speed, and we're just going to go as normal. So as you can tell, I'm on your 6 is now following OnOff. That's his username in the game, by the way, underscore 1000 underscore. Although I think they're O's, not zeros, but you get my point. And obviously, he's just climbing, he's minding his own business, and, well, Unknown doesn't seem to like that for some reason. And in a second, which I'm just going to put back to 1x speed just to get to the incident that begins, he pulls up towards OnOff and fires a brief burst. And obviously OnOff, he's not happy about this, so he immediately breaks his Tismar into a defensive maneuver, which he did take damage. As you can tell, his pilot and gunner are both wounded and the aircraft is damaged in the left wing. And obviously I'm on your 6 is now starting to follow. OnOff through pretty much every maneuver that he's doing. And obviously it's a Spitfire. It's going to outturn a Meritismus any day of the week. But obviously, I have to give OnOff credit here. He makes this thing dance. Like, seriously, I've never seen a Meritismus dance like this. I have to give you credit, buddy. You really can make this thing like dance, because honestly, I have not seen someone pull maneuvers like this in a Meritismus. But obviously, he's getting to the point now where he's obviously pissed off, and this is where shots were fired from OnOff. Now, I'm on your 6 hasn't actually fired a shot, but to be brutally honest, I don't blame him for doing what he's about to do. So obviously he's jumped into gunner view, gotten on Mother Lush's Dishka, well I know it's not a Dishka, but you get my point, and blows the first Spitfire out the sky, obviously the guy who didn't fire a shot. But obviously, they were trying to team kill him from the start, so I'm not going to say he's in the wrong for doing that. I would have done it myself. And at this point, the second Spitfire starts tailgating OnOff. And as you can see, the guy in chat's like, why shoot? I wasn't doing anything. And at this point, OnOff knows he can swing the Meritismus around, brings it around to the front, and blows the Spitfire at sky, and is kicked for team killing. So that's that incident. So let's just fully take in what's gone off. So obviously we've had a player who opened fire on OnOff, and OnOff defended himself. The second player did not fire a shot, however was getting the impression of he's going for a shot. So to be brutally honest, I cannot blame OnOff for shooting the first guy. But at the same time, the second guy needed to go. He was quite clearly doing that for a bit of trolling, and quite clearly trying to team kill, because those shots could have killed OnOff in that initial burst. If you saw the damage, his pilot was almost dead, and his gunner wasn't far behind. So, if I was to brutally say, OnOff is innocent in this incident, I would personally say he did the right thing. Some people might disagree, but obviously, I'm only going to be putting one of the players in the title, and that's going to be unknown. I'm on your 6 will be taken off the title, but I'll still mention him in the description anyway. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys off. I hope you enjoyed a return of a Scumbag Alert, because it has been a while. I don't remember the last one I did. It would have been, which one would it have been? It would have been iPhone 11 Pro Max, I think. Back when he TK'd his F82, well, in his F82, and I bitch slapped him with my target cat. But, like I say, I think OnOff was in the right for doing what he did. So, let me know what you think. Let me know if you think that OnOff was in the wrong. And I can, like, if you give your reasoning and all that, I'd love to see it. Because obviously, there's two sides to every, well, there's two sides to every coin, as the old saying goes. And not only that, it's just best if we look at it from two different angles, which is obviously what I've tried to do here. But obviously, I just thought OnOff was a bit annoyed by the incident, which he seemed to be in private messaging the other night. But to be fair, I don't blame him, because, well, that's just how players are now. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys off. I hope you enjoyed today's Scumbag Alert on Unknown. Like I say, with the underscores, don't forget that part. Do keep an eye out for these players. They seem to be doing this straight off the bat. So if you do see them and they start firing at you, well, just take them out. You can't take the risk. But anyway, I'll catch you all on the next one.